Hi guys, thank you all for coming. We'll start taking questions now. Okay guys, we'll be wrapping it up now. Thank you for attending.
All eyes on Gabriel Jesus in imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? And hello from the Midlands of England. The venue for this match is Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here in the commentary position is Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Aston Villa facing Manchester City.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. The players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
Well, the graphic tells you the full story. Manchester City with the best defence in the league. That's official.
Well, Derek, I used to speak to the away fans at Arsenal, and they always used to say to me they felt really confident on the road because we didn't concede goals. There was always a chance, always a sniff of an away day three-pointer.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free roll.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. It does rather look as though it's going to be a battle of the 4-5-1 formations in this game. Similar setups, Lee.
Well, it looks lovely in the graphic, doesn't it? There's players everywhere. They have got the freedom to roam around the pitch how they see fit. There is some structure to it, but that lone striker up front needs support, not only around him, but from wide areas too. The supply line will come from the field players and maybe the overlapping fullbacks.
Sanson. Well, no way through. Bernardo Silva. Now can they make something happen? Effective challenge. Trezeguet. And Cash with it. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Gabriel Jesus. Jack Grealish. Ollie Watkins. Now Matias Oliveira. Forsberg must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, the goalkeeper has earned his corner there. A fabulous save.
And firing it into the area. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross, and he gets up well, and it's just wide. The manager's trying to get his message across on the touchline. They've just got to keep pushing. Surely a goal will come.
Let's go to Alan McInally because there's been a goal in the Spurs match.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. 9 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Bernardo Silva. Griezmann. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Good bit of pressing. Good tackle taken away. Emil Forsberg. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Going well. Forsberg. Must score! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Alexander Zinchenko. Gabriel Jesus. Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. He's just got to continue his run. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal. Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Trezeguet. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Matty Cash. At times they make passing look easy. Sanson. Determined defending. Gabriel Jesus. Alexander Zinchenko. It might be. Really good diving save. And over comes the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Bernardo Silva. Must be. It could be up for grabs. Gabriel Jesus. Now Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Gundogan. Room to roam for City on the wing. And Bernardo Silva has it. It's with Gundogan. Magnificent defending. He's going forward well here. Crossing opportunity. John McGinn. Sanson. It's opening up for them. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball.
Man City are struggling in terms of possession, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Sanson. On to Forsberg. Jack Grealish. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. McGinn. Sanson. No, high-quality defending. Breaking at pace. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Top-class defending. Intense pressure. Oliveira. John McGinn. Now Matias Oliveira. Grealish. They couldn't maintain possession. Gabriel Jesus. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Well, a poor ball giving possession back to the opposition. Trezeguet. And Cash with it. It's with Trezeguet. Ollie Watkins. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Gabriel Jesus. A really sumptuous ball. Chance, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
So 2-0 now.
Manchester City game. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
John McGinn. Sanson. It's with Trezeguet. Cash. Emil Forsberg. Ollie Watkins. Read it well. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. City know that wide area is really opening up. And options in the centre. Sanson. It's with Trezeguet. A bit of running room now on the wing. Losing possession here. And that will be all for the first half as the referee blows his whistle. And it's Manchester City on top, Lee.
Well, they've scored the goals in the first half with some lovely creative football. Can their back line secure the 3 points in the second half? It's what they normally do. I think it's done and dusted, Derek.
Forsberg. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, the goalkeeper has earned his corner there. A fabulous save.
And firing it into the area. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross, and he gets up well, and it's just wide.
Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. Really good diving save. A really sumptuous ball. Oh, he's found the net, and that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just... And off and running again. It really was spellbinding what we saw from City in the first half. So let's see how the second 45 plays out. Ferran Torres. Gabriel Jesus. Now Griezmann. Alexander Zinchenko. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Given away by City.
Villa have had nearly all the possession, but after that it's been disappointing. I'd like to see them use those wide areas around the defence, get round them as opposed to trying to go through the middle.
Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Chance to play it in. Not a smart enough cross there, but no attacker able to touch it. Griezmann. An attempt like that, never likely to trouble the keeper.
No, he's got his positioning right, but it was a poor shot in the end.
And we very much hope you'll join us for more luck. Oh, he's through here! Gabriel Jesus! There it is! The goals keep coming! No stopping them today!
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through, and then a 2v1. Both of them teasing the goalkeeper. That really is a lovely worked goal.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Oliveira. Sanson. Ollie Watkins. McGinn. Grealish. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Gabriel Jesus. Griezmann. City pushing forward with options available. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the keeper can do. Close range finish, really good play, and he doesn't miss from there.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. McGinn. Possession given away, unfortunately. He's in with a chance. Is it going to be? Keeper getting the touch. Threat over for now, it seems. Fine teamwork to win it back. Gabriel Jesus. And very deftly cut out. Konsa. Now Matias Oliveira. Let's go to Alan McInally because there's been a goal in the Spurs match.
It's a second goal for Tottenham Hotspur. 64 minutes played, 2-2.
Cheers again, Alan. Failed to keep hold of it. What can he do from here? Forsberg. Will he find the net? Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Can they take advantage of the situation? It could be up for grabs. And an effective clearance. Matty Cash. And a throw-in it's going to be. Substitution time it is. Gabriel Jesus. Well, nicely cut out. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Hunting a hat-trick he was, but couldn't make it count.
Well, so much confidence he's got after his first two goals. You fully expected him to score there, but he's missed it.
So 20 minutes to go. Watkins. Ollie Watkins. Chance to do damage. Is it going to be? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. De Bruyne playing with purpose. Wyatt. Gundogan. Here's Bernardo Silva. But it can't get through. A very timely interception. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Griezmann, and in with a real chance. Was an important piece of defending. Emil Forsberg. And winning it back. Gabriel Jesus. Great opportunity. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay. He didn't panic, did he? Decent strike, good technique, bread and butter strike, really, but it's in the back of the net.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus. Given away by City. And he's broken free. Oh, fine stop. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Put in by De Bruyne. Ruben Diaz. Gives it a go. Good defending to prevent the chance. Clearing the lines, and so it will be a corner now. Well, many will regard him as the complete midfield player, Kevin De Bruyne. And how do you shackle him? It's well nigh impossible, Lee.
Well, he's got so much swagger, hasn't he? Why not as well? He's got so much game, superb finishing, right place at the right time. He hasn't given the goalkeeper time to breathe.
And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Laporte. De Bruyne. Won it back. Ezri Konsa. And a goal to tell you about at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Arsenal. 3 minutes remain. 3-2.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. A very good tackle. Did well to win the ball back. Oh, in with a chance. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Wyatt. Gabriel Jesus. It's with Joao Cancelo. Tremendous ball played through. Can he put it away? He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
John McGinn. Now Matias Oliveira. Konsa. McGinn. Barkley with it. It looks promising. Strong but fair tackle. Gabriel Jesus. Gundogan. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, not hard to read that pass. And there's the final whistle. It goes into the books as a City victory. Lee, your assessment?
Well, Derek, with a defence like they've got, the forwards should be chomping at the bit in every game. They did the business today, and all in all, a really solid team effort. Well done.
Forsberg. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, the goalkeeper has earned his corner there. A fabulous save.
And firing it into the area. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross, and he gets up well, and it's just wide.
Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. Really good diving save. A really sumptuous ball. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted. And just... Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live. Oh, he's through here. Gabriel Jesus. There it is. The goals keep coming. No stopping them today. City pushing forward with options available. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Ollie Watkins. Chance to do damage. Is it going to be? A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Gabriel Jesus. Great opportunity. Given away by City. Oh, fine stop. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Oh, in with a chance. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Tremendous ball played through. Can he put it away? He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
Just a moment of your time. No further questions. Thanks for your time.
The ticket is already stamped for the knockout phase, but can they claim top spot and perhaps a favourable draw? It's coming up on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. It is Olympiacos facing Manchester City.
Well, thank you, Derek. With the visitors already qualified for the knockout stages, I'm pretty sure they'll want to come into the Lions' Den and pinch top spot. Let's see how it goes, Derek. I'm looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure you are too.
The lineup for the hosts today. The emphasis perhaps on keeping things tight at the back, Lee.
Yeah, I really like this system. Very fluid look about it. It can be 5 at the back when you haven't got the ball, but those wing-backs can push into midfield to make a 3-4-3 formation. The width supplied by the wingers to a lone striker.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The 2 central midfield players supplying support to a 3 ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Mohamed Madi Camara. Bouchalakis has it. El Arabi. Semedo. Here's Camara. Konstantinos Fortounis. Well, possibilities in the centre. Read it superbly to take back possession. So here is the table, and I was having a chat with some of the away fans ahead of kickoff. They're so buoyed by their performances over the last few games in the group stage. Tonight they could rubber stamp first place, Lee.
Well, top spot would be great. It really would, and the form they're in, you wouldn't put it past them tonight, Derek.
Gundogan. Well, nothing productive, really. Bouchalakis. It's with Socrates. Promising attack, this. Lovely ball over the top. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Bernardo Silva. On and on he goes. Bernardo Silva. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Really good high press. He has been one of the leading lights in the competition so far, Gabriel Jesus.
He's on the ball all the time, and his ability on the ball is absolutely phenomenal. He doesn't pass the ball away, he lends it to his teammates because he wants it back. very difficult to get the ball off him.
Going well. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, here it is again. It's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
The opening goal of the game then. Konstantinos Fortounis. Socrates. Well, they no longer have the ball. Bouchalakis. Bruma. Unsuccessfully cut out. Good technique displayed. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, as you can see, it's really superb play. He thinks a lot quicker than anyone else. He gets his head on it. It's a great finish.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
It's going their way, 2-0. Konstantinos Fortounis. He continues his run. Well, this would help them get back into the game. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and as we see, it's a class ball through to split the defence, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply, and bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Gabriel Jesus. It's with Bernardo Silva. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Has a go! They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player and some of the best players is they don't need to take a touch. Gets his shot away, first time, nothing else matters but concentrating on that ball.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. And barring the door was Laporte.
Man City are struggling in terms of possession, but to their credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the count.
He's in behind. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper, absolutely fantastic.
And he takes it on. Good defending to prevent the chance. Joao Cancelo. Gabriel Jesus now, losing possession. Holebas. Konstantinos Fortounis. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Holebas. Can he finish here? A chance to eat into their lead. And danger still. In it goes! At the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent save at first. Not too sure he could have done much better. But in the end, he's got to be disappointed because it ends up in the onion bag. A bit unlucky for me. Well, the coach won't be happy. They were cruising this game, but not now.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Been a decent half for City. The coach still has some work to do at half-time, though. Ball retention has to improve a little bit if they're going to dominate in the second half. Possession could be key.
Highly honed defensive skills and evidence from Gundogan. No, not the best challenge. He's in here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Oh, they've lost it. Good tackle. Bruma. Bouchalakis. Now can they create something? Bruma. Bouchalakis has it. Oh, that's a fine pass. Untidy on the ball. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Griezmann. Beautifully timed. Well, half-time it is, and no surprise at all to see that they're currently in line to grab top spot this evening.
Yeah, they've really took this group by the scruff of the neck. Everything's gone right for them. They could qualify with games to spare. Might be a good opportunity to bring a few subs on, fringe players, etc. Next fixture is quite far away. Need some game time.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And it's in! 1-0. They breached the defence. Good technique displayed. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. He continues his run. Well, this would help them get back into the game. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Has a go! They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Olibas. A chance to eat into their lead. And danger still. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to... No, not the best challenge. He's in here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Laporte. Now Griezmann. Bernardo Silva. And teammates to play it to. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark in attack in this game, Lee.
Well, if you don't get back into this game, his lack of real potency will be the key factor. Defenders have marked him too easily. They've been comfortable with his game today. He's not been enough of a threat for me.
Played into the centre of the box. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. De Bruyne in position. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, here's the replay, Derek. I love a ball into the box. You know that. It's a beauty. And bang, he doesn't need a second invitation. Beautiful strike to finish.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
So the action continues, and City really cantering to victory here. I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Fulham.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
And the danger is averted. Gabriel Jesus. Griezmann. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Mohamed Madi Camara. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Substitution time it is. Griezmann. Gabriel Jesus now. There to take it away. He's got space. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Is it going to be? De Bruyne. And attempting the through ball. De Bruyne. Towards Gabriel Jesus, far post. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, we can see it again here. What a lovely inviting cross into the danger area that was. And then he does well to read the flight of the ball, doesn't he? Just cushions it beyond the keeper in the end. And that seems to catch him off guard. Nice finish.
And we're underway again. And this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Lala. Ruben Semedo. Here's Camara. El Arabi. Mvila. Here's Lala. Mvila has it. Well, that's not watertight defending. Lovely work to get past his man. Fine use of the ball. Konstantinos Fortounis. Jan Mvila now. Mvila. Oh, great vision. Options in the centre. Fruitful looking attack. Wonderful block. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And he's in. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Bruma. El Arabi. And danger still. And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Well, here's the replay, and Derek, a lot of the time the keeper saved the day, the last line of defence, but he's had a nightmare here, big mistake, and the goal goes down to him.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Neither side shy about shooting in this match. "15 minutes remaining." El Arabi. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Good technique displayed. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Has the strength to hang on to it. Wonderful tackle. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Creating and scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in football, and City have ticked all the boxes in that.
Still possibilities. Well, they survived the attack. Bruma. Oh, great defending. Bernardo Silva. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Could play it in. It comes to nothing in the end. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Mohamed Madi Camara. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Chance to finish. And still danger here. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second time of asking, but first time around, it was a good deal more complicated.
No, it was a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Villa. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. A change in the offing for City. Ruben Diaz. And Torres on the ball. De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus. He's given us away. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Mohamed Madi Camara. Good pass. Good looking ball. There could be a chance now. And beyond the last defender, offside. Ayala. Bernardo Silva. Well, it doesn't get much better than this in the context of the group stage. Top spot is theirs. Ideal.
Well, job done. They set out, I'm sure, to finish top of the group. They've done that. Now they can sit back and just wait to see who they get in the knockout stages. Well done indeed.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. Good technique displayed. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. He continues his run. Well, this would help them get back into the game. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Has a go! They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Olibas. A chance to eat into their lead. And danger still. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. No, not the best challenge. He's in here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. In position. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again. De Bruyne. Towards Gabriel Jesus, far post. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with... Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down.
El Arabi. And danger still. And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you so much for your time.